Hello again. Namaste, everyone. This video is about case study method of research. So I will explain about how case study is used, especially in the subject of psychology. So case study basically is a detailed study or an investigation. It can be of a single person, or it can be about a group or a community or a particular organization to understand the thought process or the psychological processes and behavior of people and experiences of people in detail and for an extended period of time. So I will tell you in detail about the kind of sources that we use for data collection for case study method in detail in class, with discussion about various examples of case study. You will understand better about why case studies are used and what is the purpose, how is it beneficial for psychologists. Now let's talk about the different types of case studies. One is descriptive type. So as the name indicates, it provides detailed qualitative descriptions with high levels of detail. So here in descriptive method, the emphasis is on verbal narratives or whatever is written verbally. Narrowly focused ones study one individual or one small group. The focus basically is on particular aspects of behavior. It's not, we don't observe everything and study everything in detail. Whereas combined data, they integrate whatever we observe, which is objective, with the subjective aspect, which is the feelings, the behavior, and the thought processes of the people that we are studying about. So, case study is very important in all aspects or all subjects, especially in psychology. If we do case studies, there have been a lot of contributions through case studies. Many uh, big scale, large scale theories have been developed, especially by very important psychologists. And case studies are important, especially in the field of human development. So, Sigmund Freud is one such researcher, a very famous psychologist. We have discussed about it in the first chapter, about him in the first chapter. He developed the psychoanalytic theory through meticulous clinical case observations and detailed patient records. So he would listen to whatever the patients had to say about whatever their experiences were, and he was very famous for dream analysis as well, as I told you earlier. So he would listen to his patients and then come to a conclusion about whatever thought processes they are going through, the subconscious activity which is influencing their behavior. And another important theory in human development is cognitive development theory. It was by John Piaget, and this he based on observations of his three children's growth and learning. He had three children of different age groups, and he would observe them to understand how intelligence develops right from birth to adolescence. And he also explains why adults think differently from children, and adolescents think very differently from children and adults. And a lot of other important um, research also has been done, and these were all based on case studies. So things which we have to keep in mind when we conduct case studies, we should never base decisions based on a single test. We have to use different sources of information and combine the data. We can use background information, interest, past performance, psychological tests, lot of sources we need to use in case study. The advantages is that it opens up new subjects which have not been researched in detail earlier. So we can come across new subjects like that, new insights. The limitations is findings cannot be generalized because you're studying a very specific topic about a specific person or group, so you cannot generalize it to the entire population. Validity of these single cases is also challenging, and because a researcher has been observing the individual or the group for such a long period of time, he may get influenced, so there is a risk of bias. The best practices would be using multiple methods from different sources, like I said earlier, and involving several investigators, and we have to maintain a lot of clear evidence. So no single method, to sum up, is sufficient for a case study. We have to use multiple methods, and this will enhance your study. So case study comes under the descriptive research, qualitative descriptive research. We will discuss more about qualitative and quantitative descriptive research. So in case study, we use both quantitative and qualitative methods. So that's it from me in this video. Thank you so much.